Aloha! I'm Freddy of the Carolina Retro Gamers, and today we're going to be playing Jumpman Jr. for the ColecoVision. Now, before you ask, no, I do not own a ColecoVision. I'm playing this on the Coleco Flashback. And why am I playing this game? I did have some memories of it, and whenever I have memories of a game, I do play it. So, here it is, Jumpman. It's a pretty simple platformer, but it is hard because you have to time. Because if you're like one block off your jumps, you get to fall to your death. And on top of that, you have to avoid those bullets darting across you while you collect those little brown squares, which are bombs. Story goes, you're sent to planet Jupiter in some space armor that allows you to jump really well to defuse these bombs, which will pretty much blow up the planet. And that's the story here, pretty simple. And yeah, I didn't mean to do that on purpose, but I managed to clear the level. This is pretty much a short playthrough just to show off the game. The game, like I said, is hard, and it has some gimmicks. Like this level, you have to jump over or avoid fire, and then I just couldn't, pretty much find myself on the screen. That's Coleco for you. But I was first exposed to this game via IBM PC Junior. Grandmother had one. In the 90s, it was supposed to be used for education, for educational purposes. But, no, we were playing poker. We had a poker game on it. Had Top Gun, a couple puzzle games. And this game, Jumpman. Ooh, I got shot again. Yeah, this game. If I was playing this live, yeah, it would be a rage game, which I'm kind of working on, doing the game, like, rage gaming, but I don't really get angry about games, so it's kind of hard for me, just to be honest. But the Jumpman has seen many ports. Commodore 64 has a port. The Atari 800 has a port, but you can easily find these ports somewhere online. Let me see. Jump over that. Let's see. It's kind of easy, but yet hard to find if you're wanting to try it. Like I said, this is for nostalgia purposes, and since we are Carolina Retro Gamers, I figured I'd include this because this was sort of my childhood. And no, that does not say ladders. That is not ladders spelled backwards. Just joking. Yeah, the gimmick with this level is you gotta use ladders. There are no bullets. There are no bullets, so yeah. So now comes the tough part, using the ladders to get to the other bombs since you're on top of the stage. But there's not really much more I can say to this game. Like, see, I was a pixel off and I fell. I always wondered why that was the case. And no, this guy did not become Mario. This is not the same Jumpman that fought Donkey Kong. This is a different Jumpman. This was made by EPYX. YX, not Nintendo. And Randy Glover is his name. Oop, man, I took a bad step and I died. Yeah. Jumpman is very fragile. Figured out, and I'll give it one more go. Like I said, this is one more go at it just to show it off, and it takes me all the way back to stage one. of the game. Nothing to it. Pretty much it's self-explanatory. So, yeah. And then we had the school computers. Now, I come from 2 different states. When I went to school in Brooklyn, we had, it was mostly educational stuff, but the educational games were, fun. Like, we had Super Solve. I love this game called Super Solvers Outnumbered. Even though, like, the teacher would make us play the drill games, which was boring. But if we were allowed to play the game, you had to pretty much find which room the Master Mischief was hiding before 12 o'clock. Otherwise, he takes over. They had a reading version of it. Let's see what other game. Ow, that was a fail. They had what was another one? They had a reading version of it, and then they had. Well, before I moved to South Carolina, I was familiar with word munches and like word munches, number munches. Oh God. Yeah, well, we didn't word munches. Number munches was more number munches was more down here. When I moved to South Carolina, that's where I was introduced to Math Blaster and Oregon Trail, which Oregon Trail was fun. All those made up diseases and getting to Oregon. I would always try to do the fast way, but I'd be like barely dead, like barely alive, just to get to it. So, I think, and then, there was Windows. The only thing you could play was I played Solitaire because I didn't understand Minesweeper. I didn't really understand how to, play it. So I would play Solitaire, and then came Free Cell. So I'll play that, and then, when I got into high school, we had, one of my friends installed Doom on the computers. And then there were certain computers that had it, so, and there was a LAN set up, so whenever the teacher wasn't looking, and whenever we had our work done, we'd be playing Doom on the computer. If we wasn't, we was I know for the most part, yeah, I was playing Solitaire because I wasn't sitting at the Doom computers. I was like, thank God we didn't get caught. And then the substitutes didn't really, care. But yeah, those were my memories of PC and computer games. This was from Jumpman was from my childhood, and those computer games that I played in elementary school, which I'm still debating on whether or not I'm gonna play the games that I had in elementary school, because I have to get the program and the recording done. But we'll see. Never say never. And we're about to get this last bomb defused, and we're about to move on to the next level. I always get farther in the last, when I'm on my last life. Now be careful, those stones if they hit you, they will kill you, and they are trying to track to you. So be careful. That's the gimmick with this level. That's why it's called Hellstones instead of Hailstones. So yeah, but obviously, you know, I would just say this: no, I didn't beat the game because I get hit, lose. But I'll just say this: that's Jumpman. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough and little rant I have. Until then, we keep it retro.